Charlatan. An entertainer who made coins disappear. A crowd pleaser who gave slick speeches. A charlatan who sweet-talked the ladies at parties. He had always been a linchpin in the town, and most people looked up to him. Almost everybody owed him money or services. Debts that he didn't hesitate to take advantage of. He really liked putting thumbscrews on people. The mansion that he lived in had been in the family for generations. A combination of intriguing charm and systematic oppression had always been their trademark. But he was different than the last couple of generations. He had the gift. He understood the hidden meanings in the old books in the library, the signs carved in the ceiling and on the floor in the basement. He could even feel the breath of his forebears when he took a walk through the old family graveyard. He knew that he was destined to be more than just a town celebrity. "Master, when will they be back with the corpse? The potion is ready." His acolyte sounded upset. "Take it easy. They will be on time." A few minutes later, they could hear heavy breathing and footsteps on the stairs. The two men who entered the basement were both tough-looking. One of them, a convicted grave robber, the other, an experienced dungeon explorer, placed the corpse on the working table and bowed to their master. "Good job. It's a fine corpse." The acolyte made ready for the draining. The two other assistants looked on and tried to learn. When the job was done, the master held up the bottle of ichor and beheld the floating matter. "Now, let's go out and explore some dungeons," he proclaimed. His three assistants were thrilled. They enjoyed the company of each other and their charlatan master as much as they enjoyed going on a perilous adventure. The dungeon was damp and hazy, and the party moved very slowly and carefully. Who knew what lurked in the dark? Suddenly, all four stopped. A peculiar sound could be heard. It was a song, the tunes of a lute, accompanied by a thin, shaking voice. They all kept their breath and waited as the sound came closer. The charlatan readied the ichor. Maybe the approaching danger needed to be quelled by a weakened spell. Through the haze, they could now see the piebald figure of what seemed to be a lost and desperate young man with a lute. The man hastened towards the charlatan and his companions with relief in his face. The tune still going, but the tune and the song came to a sudden stop as the charlatan let loose his assistants and turned the young bard into a fresh corpse in mint condition. The charlatan preserved the ichor. "This is a nice lute," he said, holding up the instrument. "I think I will learn how to play it. Ladies love music."
The Charlatan is one of my favorites. He can have any number of apprentices in play, and the first apprentice is free. This set of abilities can be very strong in the opening game. Quickly you can become a powerhouse with attacks from both your Necromancer and your three apprentices. This is good in the cities and it's good in the dungeons. Also, having access to the abilities of several apprentices at the same time is in and of itself a big advantage, but it's risky business being a charlatan. Throughout the game you can lose your apprentices and then you're left with no special abilities and this charlatan's strength 2 attack. So this way the charlatan can be a very strong opening hand that gets weaker and weaker throughout the game. Furthermore, the charlatan can sometimes be a fast track to one of the Academy Headmaster positions. If you have several apprentices in the same color, these all count towards becoming Academy Headmaster. It's always important what apprentices you have when you choose your Necromancer, but this is even more the case when you have the charlatan. If I have a hand of apprentices that suit each other well or are in the same color, I most often choose the charlatan. He is one of my favorites. And obviously he is a charming bastard, so what's not to like?